Russell Robinson is the CEO of the Jewish National Fund USA. Mr. Robinson, I really appreciate you taking the time to speak with us. You are an optimistic person, and obviously there's been some very heavy subjects. Do you believe in 2024 that the Zionist movement is succeeding?
I know it is. In 2024, and for the next hundreds of years, the Zionist movement is stronger than ever before. And it is not just, and I am optimistic, because I see it, and I learn it, and I talk about it, and I would tell people I understand circles of pain, and no one's going to take away any of our circle of pain with cheerleading. But the reality is that our team is winning. Our obituary has been written for years. They have been wrong. We have today in Israel, at the Jewish National Fund at our Must High School, over 200 high school kids that are there now during the war. We have had them coming consistently and constantly. I travel throughout the United States. Our fastest growing part of our donor demographic is our 22 to 40-year-olds. They want to know that we're winning to join our team, and we have to talk about how strong we are and how winning we are as a Jewish community.
So let's talk about some of those wins. Let's talk about some of the goals that JNF has been scoring. JNF has been involved in rehabilitation of the damage that has been done on October 7th. Tell us a little bit about your philanthropic projects there.
So for Jewish National Fund USA is the people in the OTEF were not somebody who we had to come and work with starting October 7th. It is people that we have been working with for over 2 decades. Our volunteers and our professionals knew these people. They're our family. They're people who we knew by first name, and they were part of our existence. We were on the ground October 6th. We were on the ground October 7th. We've been on the ground every day. And part of what we did is started building a plan 1 week after the war began called Build Together. It was for the day after. And there was a lot of criticism. How can you start thinking about the day after? If you don't believe in the day after, why are we dealing today? And if we're dealing with the day after, you could see what is happening. You had the mayor say, right here in Shar HaNegev and in Eshkol region, over 60% of the people who moved back. We were building with them a place that they called 95% heaven and 5% hell, and together we will build it to 100% heaven.
And when we're talking about rehabilitation, we're not just talking about buildings or cities, we're also talking about people. JNF has been involved in the rehabilitation of victims of October 7th, is that correct?
So it's always about people, and there is a crisis, and there's no taking away that circle of pain, as I said. This is a generation that is going to live with October 7th. We, the Jewish community, the people of Israel, the hostage families, the people who lost families, the people soldiers who have lost their lives and soldiers who have been injured. This is a generation of suffering that we are going to have in memories. But we have to build a resilience, and that's the spirit of the people of Israel and the Jewish people, that we care about those people and we work with them from projects that we're doing in rehabilitation and working with everybody, because it's not something that we could do alone. We're bringing in all the great organizations that are there, because together we can rebuild those lives, and together we will rebuild those lives.
Well, is there anything else that you think is important for Israelis to know about diaspora Jews?
I think the greatest thing that we have to know is that, and we're building a village in Beersheba that we were planning before called the Zionist Village, a place where Jews can come, Zionists, Jews and non-Jews, from Barcelona to Birmingham, Alabama, from Beersheba to Kiryat Shemona to Tel Aviv, to understand that we are together. It's not about right or left. It's not about being religious or non-religious. It's about all of us caring about shared values and common destiny. And what Israelis should know, it's not about Israel diaspora. We are one people. And if there's somebody in Topeka, Kansas who's standing up, we have over 5,000 volunteers who have gone to Israel working in rebuilding those communities, and they keep coming. And we have them going through December, groups of people paying their own way and working. Is that we are one family, and we're not divided by anything and by anyone.
Mr. Robinson, do you have a final message to young American Jews?
To young American Jews is that, and I played sports as a kid, and what I want to tell young American Jews is that we're a winning team. And the games will go on, and there'll be some games we're going to win and some games that we're going to lose, but the season is thousands of years long. And if you want to join the greatest winning team in the history of the world, join the Jewish community.
Thank you for having us on your team.